in the second half of next year to explore the moon. Arthur Keeler reports.
The China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation announced the country's orbiting Chang'e 3 spacecraft will be launched in the second half of next year. Speaking on the sidelines of the Communist Party's Congress meeting in Beijing, CASC General Manager and Secretary Ma Xingrui said the craft would be the first to conduct a soft landing on a celestial body. A 15-day mission to the moon will see the craft explore soil and the lunar environment, setting the stage for the country's future space exploration. Ma also revealed plans to launch the Shenzhou 10 spacecraft in June next year and dock it at the Tiangong 1. It's the next step towards the country's goal for an independent space station.
And what is the latest progress of your demonstration?
Officials on the mainland also announced large-scale construction plans for an ultra-high voltage power grid. Liu Zhenyao, General Manager of the State Grid Corporation of China, said the country's total power consumption is expected to double by 2020. There is currently an uneven distribution of power with abundant resources in northern and western parts of the country, and relatively low consumption. The grid would send electricity to more developed parts in the east. After Barack Obama blocked the deal by Chinese firm Sany to build a wind farm in America, the construction equipment manufacturer said it would take legal action against the U.S. president. A court hearing on the 28th of this month will decide whether the case will be accepted. But board chairman Liang Wen'en insisted that Sany will fight the case to the end and take it to the U.S. Supreme Court if it's thrown out. Obama ordered the company to withdraw all properties and equipment from 4 wind farms in Oregon, as well as all investments in the power project. The company claims the president exceeded constitutional rights and did not provide detailed evidence to back his claim that the project poses a national security risk. Arthur Akiola, ATV News.
Back locally, lawmaker Lee Cheuk-yan has called for more support for gay rights. He said change is needed to protect people of different sexual orientations so they can live without fear. Bo Lo reports.
Labour Party Chairman Lee Cheuk-yan believes there is still an extremely homophobic atmosphere in Hong Kong society. He's calling for anti-discrimination laws to protect people in the lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender community. Speaking on RTHK's letter to Hong Kong, Lee said he was disappointed by the Legislative Council's rejection of a motion last week calling for a public consultation on laws to protect people of different sexual orientations. Lee, who was out on the streets yesterday marching in Hong Kong's Gay Pride Parade, said the government has the power to introduce such legislations, but has failed to do so for many years.
It is grossly unjust to ask the LGBT community, who was historically been the target of discrimination, to wait for protection of their human dignity. They should not be asked to wait for the traditional view to change. Human rights protection must include the rights of minority, and the view of the majority should never be a factor to decide whether we should move ahead for protection.
Lee went on to say the lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender community should not have to live in fear of discrimination.
The mere fact that many LGBTs have to conceal their sexual orientation in fear of harassment shows the intensity of homophobic atmosphere in Hong Kong. In the area of political freedom, we always demand for the right to live without fear. But the freedom from fear is denied to the LGBT community. We owe them, as citizens of Hong Kong, of this basic right of freedom from fear.
The lawmaker has called on religious sectors not to discriminate people on their basis of their sexual orientation and hopes compassion can win over prejudice. Bo Leung, ATV News.
Sport news in tennis. Juan Martín del Potro made the ATP World Tour finals after his shock victory over defending champion Roger Federer. Raymond Jack takes a look.
David Ferrer took on Janko Tipsarevic in the ATP World Tour Finals dead rubber match in London. The Spaniard, vying for the last remaining semi-berth up for grabs, overcame a slow start to beat Tipsarevic 4-6, 6-3, 6-1 and finished the round-robin stage with 2 wins and 1 defeat. But it was too little too late for Ferrer. He missed out on that crucial last place in the semis to Juan Martín del Potro after the Argentine's 3-set shock defeat over defending champion Roger Federer. That ended Ferrer's semi-final hopes on sets count back. World number 7 Del Potro clinched the semis ticket after uprooting his 31-year-old Swiss opponent. Federer, who had already qualified for the semis, started off on the right foot but failed to convert 2 crucial break points that would have given him the edge. The 17-time Grand Slam champion stumbled at a tiebreak to lose the first set. Federer gave few points away in the opening game of the second set, but soon lost his grip to lose the decider. That gave Del Potro enough momentum to power through the final set and wrap up victory 7-6, 4-6, 6-3. The triumph swiftly ended Federer's 3-year unbeaten run at the season-ending tournament.
I'm so happy to win the semi-finals with Team Rocher today. I play my best match in the week, and now the tournament is getting worse for me, but I will try to play and improve my game a little bit to have a little chance.
Del Potro's victory was a nail in the coffin for Federer, who was also beaten by the Argentine in his hometown tournament in Basel last month.
On to golf, PGA Tour rookie Charlie Belgian took a second-round lead of the last tournament of the season in Florida, despite a major health scare that sent him to hospital. The 28-year-old overnight leader checked out of a nearby hospital after suffering heart problems yesterday, only to return to the Lake Buena Vista green in tip-top form. Belgian shot a 171 for a 203 overall to hold a 2-stroke lead going into the final round.
All my buddies back home, holla.
Tied for second is American Brian Gay, his compatriot Josh Teeter, and South Korea's Charlie Wee. Time to check your Mark 6 tickets, tonight's winning numbers: 9, 26, 28, 35, 45, 47, and the extra number is 25. Now the weather forecast for the next few days. Dry with sunny intervals tomorrow. Temperatures will range from 20 to 25 degrees. More of the same on Tuesday, but cloudier and wetter for the rest of the week. Here's a look at the weather around the world. That's the news for now. Thanks for watching ATV. I'm Heyling Chan. Good night.
Coming up, Newsline.
The 2012 ATV Miss Asia pageant. Number 7, Lily Zhu. Number 8, Ellen Yu. Number 9, Gaga She. Number 10, Scarlett Chen. Number 11, Cherry Chan. Number 12, Ailey Huang. Make sure you vote for your favorite contestants. Go to missasia.com.hk now. The 2012 ATV Miss Asia pageant. Number 1, Candy Zhao. Number 2, Bianca Wong Stemegna. Number 3, Jenny Leong. Number 4, Amy Chen. Number 5, Annie Chi. Number 6, Vivian Sun. Make sure you vote for your favorite contestants. Go to missasia.com.hk now.
The 2012 ATV Miss Asia Hong Kong and Macau Special Administrative Regions Universal Poll. Vote now and you'll get a chance to enter our Miss Asia Vote for Beauty Lucky Draw. All of the 12 contestants are ready to compete, but only 6 of them will go to the Greater China Finals. We will randomly pick voters from those who have voted for one of the top 6 contestants to enter our lucky draw. Go to missasia.com.hk now to vote for your 6 favourite Hong Kong and Macau representatives. Be part of the legend. ATV is proud of your vote. Be cool. Keep updated with the international music scene. Warner Music Power Station, Thursday night at 10.
The MPF Employee Choice Arrangement is now in effect. Here are a few tactics to be the boss of your MPF. Tactic 1. Check every detail. Every detail of the new arrangement should be carefully scrutinized. Tactic 2. Refuse to follow a fad. There's no hurry to transfer your MPF. Tactic 3. Think carefully before taking action. Carefully consider the 4 major factors. Remember, only the employee's portion of accrued benefits can be transferred. Your MPF, your choice.
This is the proving ground of motorsport. Experience Asia's most legendary race. This November, officially sponsored by SJM. This is the 59th Macau Grand Prix.
This program only reflects the personal views of the program hosts and/or the individual contributors.
This is Newsline. I am Michael Chigani. Tonight, Executive Councillor Fanny Law. Thank you, Mrs. Law, Fanny Law, for being on. You were here, I think, 5 months ago when Siwa Leung was elected, but it was in the Chief Executive
Transition Office.
Your transition office. You were heading that office. You played a key role in the election of Siwa Leung, Leung Chun-ying. You were a key player in his election team, and after that in the transition office you were more or less the chief of staff. You were in LegCo arguing for the restructuring of the government, and you had a very high profile. After that, you're out of sight. Why?
Michael, because I appeared too frequently on television, I should have a break. People watch.
Well, I'm glad you came back here.
Yes, all right. Well, I would say that the campaign and also in the transition office is all teamwork. And I hope that in future
people also saw you as a key player.
Well, it's really teamwork, and we have a very good leader, directing the way. So, well, I wouldn't claim credit.
So why did you disappear out of the public light after that?
You didn't invite me. You didn't invite me.
Counselor.
You didn't invite me until
but
now.
But you didn't see any of the other media. But you're still an executive counselor.
Yes, I am.
Yes,
I actually there's a lot to do as an executive counselor. I'm trying to be a bridge between the administration and also various community groups. So I'm doing a lot of work in the.
Well, maybe off-camera work.
Yes,
the real work.
Okay. The real work. Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to. You said we have a good leader. You helped Siwa Leung. But you know him so well.
Yes.
You know him, you're a personal friend. When you were all being sworn in on 1st of July, and mainland leaders were here, and I remember you were the only person that Siwa Leung hugged.